Why was I thinking about doing the exact same thing?
Because you and I are on the same page.
I was about to go up to the jump a tank, give me what to do, what go back to.
Is that supposed to be corn too?
It's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I could do the Disturbed thing. I'm not going to because it's really loud.
I will. I think we've done
Oh,
that. I want to
I
see
think
if
we
we've
have
done
done
that
that.
on
That does-
because
yeah.
it's so funny. It's never.
Ooh,
It's never not funny. Can you do that?
Yeah,
Do the Disturbed.
yeah. Do the
Do it, Wyatt.
Disturbed. You know it.
No, that's as far as I get.
That was good.
That was awesome. That was better than ours.
That's like as far as I get before the phlegm starts. Like,
Well, you
rising
want
up.
the
Yeah.
phlegm. You want the phlegm. You have to. have the
Well, I
phlegm.
don't want to
Use the
spit on my
phlegm.
microphone. okay?
Channel the phlegm. He'll
Channel
just
the phlegm.
hock a full loogie on that
Ugh.
microphone.
He could.
Hock at the top. Hock at the cut. The hock a loogie.
Absolutely.
So
Well, hello everybody. We could hear that. That was very, very silent, but we might have to boost the audio for that.
boost it up, baby.
Boost it. Okay, well, we could hear that. That was easier.
There's an easier whisper to detect.
So how are we doing today?
My head hurts
Still?
per
It's
usual.
just been like a week-long headache.
My life could be described as a week-long headache.
A long week headache.
A head week-long ache.
Yeah, there you go.
Got him.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoa.
If you know, you know. I'll take you from the shabam to the dooba day. If you know, you know.
Shoom dipadoom bidoom
Okay, we got to stop with the corn scatting, please.
Is that what that's considered?
That's what I would
Scat?
call it.
Scat?
The new metal scat.
I hate scat. I hate the word scat.
I hate that it can be used to describe jazz improvisation.
I
but
don't
also
mind that.
poop.
Yeah, I don't
It's
mind.
it's odd that those are the two things that it can be used for.
Yeah. And especially, like, do you think so? How long has it been a term for feces? And was it a term for feces when the Scat Man came out?
I'm gonna say yes because scat has been
Scatting's
referred
around
to.
longer.
Poop has been referred to as scat for longer than jazz
But-
has been around. Period.
I think technically scat is like animal feces, isn't it?
I want to say yes.
How long
But
sock?
I'm fairly certain it could be colloquialized as just poop in general.
Poopy, poop, pee pee.
Was it Bo Burnham
Poop,
that
de
said?
scoop, shoopity whoop.
Nope. Okay,
Poop,
we're still
de
scatting.
scoop.
We're still scatting.
Well, yeah. Apparently, it's a big thing.
I believe it was Bo Burnham that said poop is a funny word because it's the exact same motion that your butthole makes whenever you're pooping. Poop.
You know, I don't know if that's true.
Now you're never gonna not think about that.
But that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I already enjoyed pooping. Now I'm going to laugh and enjoy it.
yeah, if you make the poop sound with your mouth at the
Poop.
same time, you're gonna be pooping out of both ends.
Poop. Poop.
Who came up with that word? Who came up with words in gen?
Webster.
I think
Alex
mostly.
Webster.
Nope. What was
Richard
his name?
Webster?
No, what? Colder. If you
Chester?
can get colder with names.
Chester Webster?
That's a good name, but
That's a
no, I like your face. You're like, oh, that's a good name. No. You get two more guesses. You're never gonna guess because it is like the oldest of old names.
Mortimer.
Mortimer Webster. It does start with an M.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, I know it.
I don't. Hold on. One more guess.
Starts
It's an
with an
old
M.
name.
Like
It
it's
starts with
something that you
M.
wouldn't even expect on a guy, much less a human being.
Maurice.
That's more of a guy's
Maurice.
name than a girl's name.
Maurice Webster.
That would be a really cool name.
Yeah.
It's Miriam. Miriam
Oh,
Webster.
I did knew that.
You did knew that?
I did knew that.
did knew that?
All right.
Webster is
Yes.
like turning over in his grave.
He's doing full
'Cause
like kick flips up in that bitch.
Yeah, just straight up. Just like, let me tell you about the lexicon. Click, kick, flip.
I think
That's like the
he was
sound that-
not okay. Well, I think he was American.
What?
First of all,
Nah.
but I think Americans did have a slightly British accent for a while. But that's the whole thing is that people say that
I feel like-
British people used to sound like
Americans, but then they
And
changed
yeah.
it to like, yeah.
I don't
heard
even know
that.
how much of that is true.
But I feel like old timey Americans would have like a Cockney accent, like, "Oi, Gov, let me come over here and
oh please,
go drink some tea." That's what I feel like they would sound like.
In the arbor.
In the arbor.
Let me go drink some tea.
You look at these crates. I'm just throwing it over.
These crates.
I'm crazy. Crazy.
That's not even the same accent you were doing.
I
a
know.
second
I
ago.
changed it. It's
Wow,
hard.
it's like every accent that we do devolves into like some sort of weird
So
mental
It
illness.
turns into the Scourge.
No, we can't talk about Scourge again.
Scourge is back.
Heard the bird, I've been
Heard the
exploring,
Gurdix.
I've been exploring, and the bird again, the bird.
Let me tell you about my canoe.
What are you saying, Scourge? Don't even know.
Don't even know.
Don't even
Anyway,
know.
okay, yeah, off that.
Get
but
off
yeah.
it. As RoboCop would say.
Resist and you will die. I don't know. What does
say that.
Robo? I am a robot, but I'm also man. What am I? I do not know.
Oh, wow. It's a well-written movie.
That's-
RoboCop.
That's essentially what it boils down to. Is like,
Uh,
am I man? Am I machine? Do I have free will? No, is the answer.
As RoboCop would say, drop it.
As
Moving on.
As RoboCop would say, I pity the fool.
Yes.
That's it.
I would love a Mr. T deepfake RoboCop.
Is Mr. T
crossover.
still alive?
Definitely not.
Really?
Yeah, he's dead.
I felt like he was so healthy.
That you can die healthy.
No.
Is
If you,
Mr. T alive, Wyatt?
yeah, find out.
Not that I expect you to know that one off top, but
But we should. Like, deepfakes are getting pretty impressive.
yeah, we might as well use them because they're not going away. So we might as well have fun with them.
agree.
RoboCop X Mr. T.
Yes.
I'm so down with that. What's Mr. T from? Can you tell me what show he
The
originates
A-Team.
from? Wow, I'm shocked that you know that
Why?
because Mr. T is common knowledge nowadays.
Yeah.
but his origins
Yeah.
are not. I believe he was also a wrestler.
Was he a wrestler?
I believe so.
I feel like he was like Kimbo Slice.
Is
a
Mr.
Street
T
Fighter.
alive?
It doesn't say that he's dead. And as a boxer, he was a boxer, not a wrestler.
That might be what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Mr. T, if you're alive, come on the pod.
Yeah, Mr. T.
That'd be kind of dope.
Don't
we'll,
pity us, fools.
We'll get your cousin Ice on.
Ha 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 ha. Why
Thank
is it
you.
so hard to find whether or not Mr. T is alive? He's like,
Nobody
"'Cause I went-
knows."
'cause he's like, I went into hiding.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
He's like, I came out of hiding just for you, fools.
Oh.
It's an us thing.
That'd be so sick.
Dude, we'd get the scoop.
Why?
Scoop to
why
poop.
is Mr. T in
Scoopity
hiding? Then?
whoop.
Why is he in hiding?
Because he has the last mohawk and he just won't give it back because he was renting the mohawk and he just took it from the set of the A-Team and he just won't give it back.
The Frohawk.
Is that what it's called? I don't think it's a frohawk.
He's got the curly hair.
No,
It's
I think that's
absolutely
just
a
a
frohawk.
mohawk.
Nope. It can be both. It's wordplay.
God damn, that is a powerful haircut. Whoa, that's mid-drift.
Mid-drift.
Is it?
Mid-drift. No T.
Mid-riff? Mid-riff?
Mid-riff.
Mid-riff?
Mid-riff.
Yeah, apparently he's
midriff?
currently 71 years old.
Damn, Mr. T.
Mr. T, get on the pod.
Why hasn't he been on Creator Clash yet?
Because he would fuck everybody
That'd
up.
be so good to see a 70-year-old
Do you think?
Mr. T just
Yeah, I
annihilate
bet
someone
you.
like
I
a
bet you,
YouTuber.
Mr. T would fuck everybody up. I
Just-
bet you he'd fuck up Logan Paul.
I was about
Paul.
to say the Paul brothers and versus
Absolutely.
Mr. T.
Well,
Same
because
time.
like they're kind of like the maybe KSI is up there, but like I feel like Mr. T would absolutely fuck him up because he's got that old man strength. You know, that's a real thing apparently.
That's what old people want you to believe.
Bro,
I'm not saying it's not real, but it's got to go away at some point.
yeah, when you're dead.
Damn.
No, probably like 90. When you're 90.
What? I think you're okay. Have you seen? This is not necessarily correlated to strength directly, but have you seen Arnold Schwarzenegger recently?
Yeah.
He kind of
How
looks
old
like
is
he's
he?
melting.
How old is he?
He's not that. He's like probably the same age as Mr. T. Close
But do you
to.
think he was natty? Probably not.
Probably not.
Fuck no.
But that doesn't mean that once again he can't still have some sort of strength.
No, you definitely have more strength. I hate how you spelt that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah, he doesn't look that bad, bro. He looks like an old man, but he looks like not an ugly old man.
Like
Not a frail
like a-
old man. How old is he?
I didn't say frail. I said he looked like he was melting.
How old is he?
Please tell us, Wyatt. You can just look up Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I bet you Google Images would probably have something for us.
Why are you doing recent age?
Recent age, not current age.
He's 75. He's
See?
older
Yeah.
than Mr. T.
I would love to see them scrap.
Who do you think would win?
I would have my money on Arnold.
Really? I'm
Probably.
thinking Mr. T.
Even though he looks like he's melting, I'm going to say Arnold.
I think Mr. T would win.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Wyatt's really thinking about this. He's
I was-
measuring
I was
stats.
gonna-
He's contemplating.
My brain. I was gonna say probably Mr. T.
Why?
Okay.
He
Explain.
looks like he's holding together a little better.
Interesting.
Because I was looking at recent photos of both. That's why it was recent age instead
Arnold
of this age.
Schwarzenegger, sure.
But,
pick.
Definitely, yeah, 2023.
Mm.
Like we're looking at Mark Zuckerberg and
Yeah,
but
on
Mark
like the
Zuckerberg looked a little bit jacked.
Not Jack.
I
That's not the word
think
bet
about
used.
half of those are photoshopped too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You
Yeah,
know
though,
he
I
paid to
would
put
have
those
to-
there.
And you know, it's
he
like,
paid Google.
how funny would it be if the ones that were photoshopped were the ones that didn't show his
that he
six
looked
pack?
like he was
Ooh,
like
he
dad
like
bodded.
has the dad bod, so women will just not flock to him as a sex symbol.
I thought women liked dad bods. Is that still a thing?
Well, hashtag not all women, first of all, but also, there are women that like the daddy.
Why,
body.
you think, though? Like, what's
Why?
the thought process behind that?
More to
If you're a
love,
lady and you're listening, tweet us. Let us
tweet
know.
us. Just hit us up.
Yeah, just hit us up. Let us know.
Hit
Do you
us
li-
up on Threads.
Yeah, Threads, the new thing.
The new thing. Mark Zuckerberg owns that one.
Mr. Zucky Yuckyberg.
His handle on Threads is @Zuck, which is pretty good.
Ugh.
I love that.
It should be the Zuckmeister.
Yeah, no, that's like his Xbox gamer tag, like Zuckmeister 9000. You know,
You mess with the Zuck, you get the Meister. You know?
you mess with the Zuck, you get the Gluck.
Oh,
What?
the Gluck Gluck.
That'd be kind of dope.
That would be.
I'd mess with the Zuck.
Yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would.
I bet you would. You like a dad bod, don't you?
I don't think he has a dad bod.
We'll never know what Mark Zuckerberg really looks like because we've never seen him in person, and everything that has come out around him is deepfaked. Okay, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Not a
'cause
conspiracy.
let's
That's
be
just
real,
a fact.
He's a lizard person.
He owns.
I think
the
we've talked
internet.
about this too much already.
Okay. My money's on Arnold for the fight.
And Mr. T,
Okay.
because he
Mr.
pities the
T.
fool. It's his thing.
We'll run the simulation,
Yeah.
and we'll see.
So we ran the simulation 1,000 times. And,
So
and,
good.
And
I'm
crushed-
so glad that you got that.
and
Yeah.
came
so-
back with the answers.
Yeah. Mr. T and Arnold Schwarzenegger are in a dead tie every time.
Every time.
They both collapse of a heart attack before the simulation ends. Yeah. Do you remember Deadliest Warrior, Wyatt?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I
Oh,
do.
what a classic.
That's so
We
good.
ran the simulation 8 cajillion times.
and came back with the answers under every single possible thing outcome.
Every single variable in the world, even in the vacuum of space,
Wait,
Gandhi would indeed lose to Genghis Khan.
Who would have thought?
Not me. Yeah. Oh my God. What a classic.
Do you think Gandhi could have converted Genghis though? You know, you think anybody could have? Jesus.
Jesus was like, "Yo, that's
Yo,
not cool, bro.
Not cool, bro.
Not
He's-
cool."
He's like, why you want all this land? Look, I give you all this fish. You know,
I
and
give
then-
you all this fish. He's
I
like,
give you all
he's
these
like
fish,
one of those
these
like,
fish.
he's
the
like an
grandfather.
Arabian market trader. But for you, my
You
friend,
could kill. You could kill people.
but for you, my friend, I make you a very good deal. I
For
give you a
you,
good price.
for you, listen. I can only keep this deal for so long. Look, we already got the people in line.
Yes, you want to buy a rug? You want to buy roast chicken?
Or do you want 20,000 fish?
Or do you want a lot of fish and bread?
Lot of fish and bread.
I can make as much as you want. I can turn your water into the wine.
Into the wine.
The wine.
The wine.
Once
Just
again-
turns into Borat.
Yeah, I can turn your fish into the wine.
Into the vine,
The
yeah.
wine. My wine.
My wine is your wine.
No, it's not even good Borat. Oh, my
Oh, God.
No,
That
why
kinda
is-
hurt my throat
why
a
is
little
this the
bit.
accent episode?
Oh, you're right. I guess it is.
But they're not really.
Well, do your
accents,
do
they're
your
just-
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I can do him about to sneeze, but then
Go ahead.
he holds it back.
I like how you shook. You shook
Yeah,
there.
it's hard to do. It comes from like your deepest throatal muscles.
Throttle.
Throatal. That's my favorite Pokemon.
The Rodal.
Throatal.
I thought what was that Pokemon?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I can't
please.
tell you what. We need to
Enlighten.
do the smash or pass on the Pokemon.
No,
We
what
don't
is
need to do
no?
it.
We
We
do
do
need to
not.
do it.
No, we
Yeah,
do
we do.
not.
Oh.
No.
The reason why you guys don't want to do it is because you're gonna smash a lot more.
smash. I can do it right now in my head. Smash all of them.
All of them,
Next.
every single one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. Have you seen
Yeah.
the copy pasta where the dude on 4chan talks about how Vaporeon is anatomically the best Pokemon to fuck?
I haven't seen the original, but I've seen many people like
quote it.
yeah,
Okay, hold on.
reference it.
I can find it because I would love to read it verbatim. I'll do a dramatic voice.
Okay.
Vaporeon copy pasta. I'm not leaving this up to you to Google, Wyatt.
No,
I don't
he's-
trust you.
Are you talking about Viagra?
Yeah.
You could've
What is
just
it?
asked.
Viagron, I
Okay.
think, is the Pokemon
That's
we made up
actually
Not a
on
Pokemon.
No. We made it up on the podcast couple.
Did we
We
actually?
need fan art. I mean, you guys
Of
just said it
Viagron?
and then just kind of like walked right over it, and I
I don't
heard
remember this
it earlier today when
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
why are we comedic geniuses?
yeah,
dude, because we're just fucking
Viagron?
hilarious.
that's we need art.
you said
Guys.
we need.
yeah,
We need it.
Viagron. If it stays
I
around
need
for
it.
more than 4 hours, you need to consult a doctor.
If Viagron does.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
have Viagron for more than an
Yeah,
hour.
make a Pokemon card like in the traditional style.
Bro,
I love
bro,
that.
I need someone to do the art, and I can do everything else, and we will give you credit for it.
Down.
We'll give you like
We'll give you
40%.
artist
We'll
credit.
throw
Maybe
your
60
handle out.
40.
We'll shout you out. How about that?
They're not getting
60-40.
we're not getting proceeds. No one's getting proceeds. It's fan art.
We maybe for now we're gonna put it on a shirt and sell
We
it.
could.
come up with like a
We could.
a
Trademark.
Pokemon competitor.
Honestly, we could make cards too.
we're not. doing
Yo, we do a Pokemon competitor, and all they are sex drugs.
that. I hate that.
That would
Sex drugs.
Yeah,
Sex drugs is just a good name for a band.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because it is.
Yeah, well, we're
on
really
the
good at
same
coming up with.
page.
Yeah, we're really good at coming up with like band names
It's like Sex Pistols mixed with a drug band.
with drugs. What's a drug band?
I think there is a band called Drugs.
I'm
so
not
that
surprised.
works.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
sure there is.
So, before we go any further,
Time
before
for a dramatic reading with
Bear Grylls.
Cameron Loomis.
So before that,
Oh.
because we're talking about shouting people out for their
Ugh.
wonderful fan work and for being a listener in general.
Yes, we love
I'll
you
cast
for-
the net
for listening.
broader because I want to shout out my good friend Alejandra.
Alejandra.
She posted
Yeah,
on her
shout out.
Instagram story today. She was like, "This is what I'm listening to at work."
And
it
guess what
was-
she was listening
She
to?
was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience.
Just the best podcast ever.
Yeah, no, she was listening to Anus Thing, and I am very, very thankful for you.
I'm
If
touched.
if you're listening to this, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing,
You'll always be in our hearts.
thank you.
And in
Yes.
our farts.
Wow. Well, maybe not.
No.
Mm,
In our farts?
In our farts.
I don't like that.
yeah.
Wait.
Take it
Before
back
you
right
before
now.
you go.
But
Before you
yes.
go. Speaking of,
Hmm.
we need to come up with a consensus
Oh,
Of
please.
what?
because
What's the most fuckable Pokemon?
well,
We need to
well,
do
I mean,
that.
yes,
I'm
we
gonna
do
have
need
an
to do
argument
that.
for Vaporeon in
Yeah.
just a few seconds.
Yeah.
No, so a couple, like 3 or 4 podcasts, we kicked RT off of
Oh,
air
yeah, that's
until
right.
season 4.
Ooh.
But recent
I
events.
thought it was season 5.
No, it was season 5, and then he worked his,
Why would
he
know? He's
finagled
listening to
his
this
way
most
back to
recently.
season.
It's true. I forget them as
Yeah.
soon as they go up.
Yeah, he finagled his way back to season 4 before we finished. But I bring to the jury today
Ooh.
his case for season 3, maybe. I was telling him that I was listening to these people. Oh, wait. Sidetrack. I
you're
asked
sidetracking
Josh
yourself.
Yeah.
and Cameron.
Do you
on,
notice how we sidetrack each other and Wyatt
Sidetracks himself.
That's
Well,
Absolutely.
well, okay, so this is Josh's fault for the sidetrack. I asked
It's
him.
not.
Hey, guys, this is hilarious.
We've done
I asked
nothing.
Josh. I say, hey guys. I asked the group chat. I'm like, hey guys, I
What's
need
a
a
good
podcast
podcast?
to listen to. And you know what this mofo does? He sends us our podcast. He sends a link to our podcast.
It's fucking hilarious.
It was
That's the
great.
first
It was
thing that I
great.
would do.
It was
Ah.
great. But then he says, I can't remember the one you sent. It's,
It's like the basement or
backyard
something. The
basement or
basement
something
yard.
like that.
The
basement
I thought it
yard.
was the basement
Joe
yard.
Santagato.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with it? Or
I
did you-
am. That was one of the first podcasts that I ever ritualistically listened to.
It's pretty funny.
It is.
It's
It
got-
is.
I've never
But-
listened to a full podcast, but I watched clips.
You know what's great? I randomly picked just a couple here and there, just not even ones that sounded interesting. I just kind of scrolled and then tapped on one because he's got like 400, right?
He's been doing
Right.
it for a
Yeah,
while.
he's been doing it for a fat minute. And you know, on those 3 that we picked, we talked about similar stuff that he's talked about.
I'm
One of them,
shocked.
Gorilladix.
I love it.
His
That's
very
so
first
good.
podcast
That's fucking hilarious.
was
Great
like,
minds think alike.
Yeah.
That's what they
Yeah.
say.
it's great.
that means we're
Um,
destined
Riz.
for success.
Riz. Last episode, guys, we were talking about Riz.
Yes.
And
I think that's just a thing right now.
think-
It
I think
is.
so.
Every podcaster has to bring it up at some point,
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but nobody
But
rizzes like us.
for better or for worse.
for better or for
no
worse.
one does it like us.
Dude, call me Riz Putin.
Ooh,
I like
because
it.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Because I am going to steal all of your food and make you starve. No potatoes for you.
I think that was not Rasputin.
It was Stalin, wasn't it?
Yeah, which was after Rasputin.
Was it?
Wait.
I'm pretty sure they were at the
The
same
Lord.
time.
Nope.
I wasn't Rasputin like a part of like Stalin's.
No,
like,
he was
council?
before him. He was part of the Tsar of Russia.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It
How
was
bizarre.
Pre-communist.
Anyway, finish your thought, Wyatt.
So my thought is I was telling RT exactly that. Like I was like, hey guy, I was like, RT, we're getting somewhere, you know. And we talk about similar stuff to people like who are
Successful.
Yeah, successful.
Better.
And you know what? He looks at me. He looks at me and he says, "Yeah, but do they have listeners in like Germany?" I was like, "I don't know." He's like, "Do they have listeners in France?" Because
Well,
I was telling him
probably.
some of our analytics.
I'm gonna say probably.
right?
They're
probably,
pretty big.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But I want to point out that regardless of the fact that I was telling him like, yeah, we talk about similar things. He was like, "No, you guys are better."
No.
Wow.
No.
Oh my goodness.
So what is the consensus
Yeah.
that we have to come to? Why?
Yeah. if he can
does
be
he get
back on
does
the-
he get back to season 3 or is he still stuck
Oh.
on season
Oh,
4?
is he just sucking up to us?
No.
He'll have to do
I
some
don't
pretty
think he was
intense.
sucking up.
He'll have to do some pretty intense sucking
That's what I was gonna
to
say.
get back on the pod early.
I agree.
We'll see.
I
We'll
agree.
talk about it.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about it.
confer.
We'll talk about
But I
it.
like it. I do appreciate it, RT. I know you're listening.
Yeah.
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 Bitch.
He listens all the time.
Ruining our
Fucking
audio.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unprofessional.
Number 2.
Ooh, there's more things.
RT was our first YouTube subscriber.
Whoa. Okay.
So-
okay.
so- okay,
All right. Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. I guess this is a
Which-
good time to
that-
talk about. We are now posting all of our stuff on YouTube. So
YouTube.
YouTube. It's going up
Yeah.
on a Tuesday. No, it's going up on Monday.
No,
I
It
think.
goes up whenever Wyatt feels like
Yeah.
it.
It's going
because
up.
it's all
When we
like
post
like
it.
I
The
post.
club
Well, no, so
is
I
going up on a
post it,
Tuesday.
and then I have to hop on and manually post to YouTube. So we're gonna try
That's
Tuesdays.
Doesn't
that's
matter.
too much.
Doesn't
That's too
matter.
much.
like that?
It doesn't matter. All you
Something?
guys need to know is like, don't worry your little heads. It's gonna be there when you look.
Eventually, you'll see
Eventually
it.
it'll be there.
So if you don't
But-
have Spotify and you listen to YouTube Music because you're one of those people,
Yeah.
we're there now, I guess.
Yeah. Subscribe.
The club will remain going up on a Tuesday. We will go up whenever we want to.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes
That was what I was
Tuesdays.
trying to say before Wyatt had to get all technical on us.
Technical.
Yeah.
And it just kind of ruined the joke.
It
It,
ruins
wasn't a
it.
good joke to begin with
Yeah.
because that's very dated, but then you made it worse because I couldn't even stick the landing. So
All right.
I'm
Oh,
just
wait.
disappointed.
Before we get too far, our
Oh.
YouTube handle
We're already gone.
Oh, yes.
@it's dot anus thing, and that's it.
Cool.
Look that up
Thank
on
you.
YouTube. It'll bring
Okay.
you right to us.
All right.
Awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited
too.
This is one of the many beginnings of our YouTube journey.
YouTube journey.
Stay tuned for
Several
more.
beginnings.
Stay tuned for
Stay
more
tuned on
YouTube.
YouTube. The YouTubed.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Time for
is there
some-
any more Red Bull in your can? May I have a sip of? Oh, damn it.
No, there's not.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry, I
It's
drank
fine.
it all.
It's fine. I was just a little parched.
Dude,
and I want
I'm
to
a-
make sure that I'm doing this properly.
I'm a sipper. All right. You put liquid in front of me. I'm a sip it till it's gone.
Wow. One thing about Josh,
I'm a sipper.
he's a sipper.
I'm a sipper. All right.
Ladies.
Simper.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
And now it's time for.
a dramatic reading with Cameron Loomis
Oh, thank you.
on It's An Us Thing.
Okay. So.
Why is Vaporeon? I have my guest here.
This is a good preamble.
I have my guest here down here to explain to us. Shut up. I'm trying not to laugh. Trying to explain to us why Vaporeon is a bad bitch.
Oh,
You have
Okay.
the floor.
thank you. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male, human, and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is most commonly comprised of mammals. Vaporeon are an average of 3 foot 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human dicks, and with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet, so wet that you could easily have sex with one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide nipples, so it would be incredibly easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, if you pull out enough, you can make your Vaporeon turn white. Vaporeon is literally built for human dick. Ungodly defense stat plus high HP pool plus acid armor means it can take cock all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come for more.
Well, I'm convinced.
Can you believe
That's ridiculous.
even as a fucking troll post, can you believe that someone took the time to write that out?
Oh, it's cringe.
Pretty much
Who is
anytime
the
that
OP?
you see I don't know if
It doesn't say?
I don't know. Like, this is on the literal r/copypasta Reddit where they just post like shit post copypastas, and it does not have an OP. But if it was on 4chan, that's all anonymous, so we wouldn't know anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
No handle or anything? Gosh.
No, yeah, that's it though. If you were not enlightened enough to know that copypasta ahead of time, you are welcome. That's some pretty deep internet lore.
Yeah,
I would say.
absolutely. Because, like, I mean, I've known about it for years, but I've never read the original.
Oh, it's so good. Every
So-
time I read it, I'm like, who the fuck came up with this? Because,
But now I kind of want to fuck a Vaporeon.
I mean, listen,
He
man,
made a compelling argument.
that's all I'm saying.
But I think it's unfair because who's the most compatible for women? All right, and the
oh my god,
the female
dude. There are
genitalia
definitely some Pokemon out there that women want
want
to get with.
just bang.
Absolutely.
Like what? What's one?
I'm not certain. Wyatt may be able to enlighten us if his Googling skills are up to the
You
task.
can't even spell compatible
Well, we don't need to worry about that. Google understands what he's saying.
for
But
humans, but it says Vaporean.
there are
You need
several.
for
Like a
women.
Machamp.
Women.
A Machamp would be good.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of like the fire one. You know, like that fire.
Blaziken?
Is
The
it
little
the
chicken-looking guy?
No. It's like the fire, like tiger one, the one that's in Smash Bros.
Fire. Oh yes,
Yeah,
that's absolutely one.
that's- yeah,
his
that's absolutely up
name
there.
Is I can think of his pre-evolution.
Dude, you just Google hottest Pokemon.
most fuckable Pokemon.
Hey, literally, that's all you need to do. Most
I'm
fuckable.
looking up this one because his pre-evolution is Litten, and now I
Litten?
can't think of what his is. Is it Pyroar?
That sounds right.
Let me see. I gotta think about this.
No, go to the second one. Yeah, don't,
Pyroar. No,
don't go to
that's the
Reddit.
that's the
Don't-
one that looks like a lion.
that one. That second one. Tier list maker. The
most hottest / fuckable Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, we're supposed to make it ourselves. Okay, but this is
Ah.
good. Fucking Snorlax. Oh, dude, fucking Lucario or whatever.
Lucario.
Lucario. Yeah. Yeah. These are good ones.
Gardevoir is the classic. That's-
Gardevoir. Which one? Is that how you pronounce that? I thought it was Gardevoir.
I believe it is Gardevoir. Gardevoir is what I grew up saying.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty
Uh,
fuckable.
I mean, that's the one that everyone says. I am still trying to find this because apparently.
Wait. Go back to that. Go back to that one that you just
hard.
went to. That you just clicked on.
Ooh, playable. This is what I need.
Go down. Wait, no. To the fucking the circle, bro.
The gamer.
Is it not? Is he not on there? How is he not
Oh
on
my
there?
god, Lopunny too. Do you see that
Yeah,
bunny right
dude,
there?
absolutely.
Oh my god, that bunny got bazongas and everything, bruh.
Bro, why they
What's
gotta
up with
do
that?
it like that?
Why they
bro?
gotta do it like that? Why they gotta make it
like
like
listen,
that?
I ain't a furry, but
All I'm saying. Incineroar. That's the one that we're thinking
that's
of.
a good name too.
I had to think of it, otherwise I would go insane.
Incineroar.
Pokemon have some pretty good names.
Do you think women think about fucking Pokemon as much as men do?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
It's like the whole stat where women watch just as much porn on average as men, but they just don't talk about it. Same thing, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Also, there are a lot of like not safe for work artists that are women, and they're like, "Oh, bro, want to get all up in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Sidon, the
Like-
shark fish guy, the from Breath of the Wild. Everyone wanted to fuck that guy for a while.
Sidon?
Yes.
No, I don't know what that is.
Sidon, look it up.
Look it up.
Wyatt, Sidon. Sidon. I'll give you that one for free.
I just want one picture, and I want Rogue the Bat
Rouge.
drawn.
That's Rouge.
Ugh, I hate you. You ruined it. Really?
Not Pokemon. He's not a Pokemon. You were so close. I gave you that for free, and you still didn't get it.
Oh, the
Oh my
the
God.
country
Sidon, and then put in BOTW at the end.
BOTW.
That's Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Not for you. That's not for you.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one that everyone
I've
wanted to
seen
fuck
this.
for a while.
I want Rouge the Bat with tits as fat as she is tall.
Is that a copy pasta too?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I fucking
absolutely
knew
it is.
I was like, that sounds familiar.
It's
That's so
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
good. Holy shit.
Tits as wide as she is tall.
Oh,
That's so fucking absurd.
You know Rouge the Bat?
Look up Rouge the Bat.
That is
Rogue.
nope. Rouge.
Ah, that's it.
Rogue would be GUE.
Ah, yeah. Rouge the Bat.
Rouge de Bat.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
as
he's like,
fat
yeah,
as
he's
she
nodding in like
He was
yeah.
nodding to Sidon too. He's just like,
Fair
I would
enough.
fuck all these characters.
Yeah.
Nah.
I would stick my dick on, around, and near all of them.
At the same time.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
impressive.
That would be impressive.
Yeah. Pokemon tier list, we don't even need to do, like I said.
Yeah.
There are a couple high ones, the rest of them pass.
You know what we need to do? We just need to get one of the like more popular ones and then just give our opinions on them.
I mean, there aren't very many that I would say yes to, if I'm being completely
Really?
honest, you know.
Dude, there's like 1,000 of them.
I've seen a lot of them.
I
Most of them
haven't.
are like toy cars and bullshit.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well,
I don't think so.
That's because
Except
you're
for the
wrong.
ones like even the ones that are like literally metal balls. You can still have some fun with those.
the metal balls.
Yeah, you just crush your balls. You know?
Crush your
Sounds
balls
very
with the
painful.
balls.
Yeah. Well, some people
Very
are into
painful.
It is true.
it. It's
I
true.
mean, yeah.
Sounding. Sounds delicious.
Oh. What are you eating?
Fucking
The candle wax that comes out of your dick after you melt it in? and
Electorion.
ejaculate?
Is that
Nope,
a Pokemon?
nope,
Electorion.
Nope. That's like whenever your mayor's running, like your local mayor's running again to get elected into office. It's like, choose Electorion and go vote. That's something Hillary Clinton would have done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She would have said that.
Absolutely.
She said Pokemon go to the polls.
Really?
Yeah.
She actually
in
said
her
that.
in her campaign, yes.
Why?
Because that's whenever Pokemon Go was like huge. That was a big deal.
Go to the polls.
Pokemon go to the polls. That's
I don't know
she
what that
said.
means.
It was just a play on words.
What words?
Pokemon Go because Pokemon Go.
Oh, to the
app.
polls.
Dude,
To the polls.
what the fuck did you
where
think I
like,
was saying?
for some reason, I was thinking like the North and South Pole. I was like, what? Is she like encouraging you to just walk all
All
the
these
way to
immigrants
fucking...
need to go back to where they came from, the North and South Pole.
Or she's talking about like, let's go to the strip club. Pokemon, go to the polls and go
fuck?
throw some money.
Why'd you think? Why? Is
I don't
that
know.
where your brain went?
That is, I don't know. That's just where my brain went. I
Why?
don't vote. I don't vote.
Word up. No vote gang.
No
Hashtag
vote.
no vote gang.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Go vote. Everyone should vote.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or at
Go
least
vote.
that's what everyone says to do. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
So do it, I guess, because
Yeah,
everyone
you probably
tells you
should.
to.
You know, people died for that.
Do
I
as we
think.
say, not as we do.
Or do both. You know,
Do as we say and as we do.
do as you want.
And as you choose. Bars.
Yeah.
Pokemon go to the polls.
I want to go to a strip club now.
That'd be fun with Pokemon.
Bro, we should totally just go play Pokemon Go in a strip club.
I'm sure someone's done it, but that's still good. I would love to.
That'd be
Be a
hilarious.
good time. I would play Marvel Snap.
But
'cause
we
I'm
also
addicted
need
that
to we
game
also need to
in a strip
dress
club.
up. We also have to dress up as Pokemon trainers. You could be Ash, I could be Brock, and then of course Wyatt is Misty.
Oh my god, that's kind of good.
That's great.
That's a good video idea. They usually don't allow recording in strip clubs, but I want to see if they'll make an exception.
We could. I mean, if we walk up as trainers,
Yo,
like,
we're filming a video.
yo, listen, we'll give you a shout out unless you don't want it.
Why would they not?
Exactly.
That'd be dope if they let us in. That's
Exactly.
good publicity.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they have a good buffet, win-win.
Okay, listen, if you go to a strip club and they have a buffet, I just feel like that's not a very nice strip club.
Most strip clubs have food. It's not necessarily a buffet.
It's a bar.
Well, and they like have table service.
They have peanuts, bottle service.
No, they have food. I'm telling you,
Actually?
they got like wings. They
So
even
I've
order
never-
chicken tenders at the strip club, bro. I'm
It's for
telling
the
you,
kids.
we
They
gotta
have a
go.
kids meal.
It's like
Yeah,
the
like,
kids
they-
menu.
they-
Like, hey,
yeah,
can
the
I get
kids
2 kids menus as well?
Yeah,
That's the divorced dad.
Exactly.
He's babysitting tonight, but
Yeah.
he's still got to go throw those ones,
exactly.
bro.
So I'm going to be honest. I've never been to a strip club.
I think we do have to go, and you can tell your wife that it is for a video because it will be. You know, you don't have.
I don't think she would mind
you don't have
too
to
much.
schmeat your beat over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that we should absolutely go for the experience.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah,
It's a strip club.
exactly.
You're just having a good
and then
time.
especially if we go in dressed like Pokemon trainers.
Why it's like, how am I going to get away with this one? Well, you're gonna have to figure it out. 'Cause
You
you're coming.
do, yeah.
You say
We kidnapped
Cameron
you.
and Josh literally forced me to go. I'm the camera guy, so I have to hold the camera.
Exactly.
Which
you
is
have
also
to.
how a lot of
funny-
dudes have gotten away with like filming POV porn. I feel like
I
had to hold the
I
camera.
had to hold it.
someone had to.
Yeah,
There was no camera. There was no tripod except for
Exactly.
me.
except for me.
I was the tripod.
A funny conversation I had with a coworker like yesterday is I mentioned that that we're going to try to
To go
get
to a strip
video
club.
up some. We're going to try to get video up for the podcast. And I mentioned it and I said, and now I got to record these guys like they do porn videos with one camera sideways and one standing up so that we can post it on both
Absolutely.
platforms.
Yes.
And he looks at me and he says, how do you know how porn videos are recorded? I'm like,
Wyatt goes on Pornhub and looks up behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly, because he
BT.
wants to know how to record it.
that's how I found
BTS.
the video of the guy with the donut.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's
Yes.
a classic. That's
that
a
one
classic
is a classic.
video
It's a
now.
great,
Yeah.
great video. Great video.
I do think that it is great whenever porn sites have behind the scenes because I'm not really a peruser of porn, but the one that I'm most familiar with whenever I do peruse is one called Vixen.com, right? And they're like a membership site. They're pretty fancy. They're,
Do you
they're a
pay
gated
for that?
community. Sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
shout
enough.
out Vixen. They're quality though.
Is it better than like the normal shit you get on like Pornhub and shit?
100%.
Really?
Absolutely.
Like,
They
so
have like
there's
a
difference.
merch line, like just T-shirts. I want to buy
Huh.
one. Like it's that good.
Okay.
They're good. I
Well,
would, like,
Vixen's such a good name.
it is. It's fantastic. But they do have behind the scenes for their porn videos, and
Yeah.
that I think that's fucking hilarious.
Is it
because,
enlightening?
Like you're like pants down on your knees, and you're like. Not you on your knees. Your pants are on your knees. You're not on your knees watching porn, unless you want
I mean,
to be.
hey, it's like whatever.
everyone their
whatever
own.
strokes your boat, you know.
Strokes your boat. I like
Oh,
that.
I like it. I like it.
But yeah, whatever strokes your canoe.
Hurdy-gurdy, skirty.
That's
No, we're not doing this. Guys, take a chill pill.
Anyway, they do have behind the scenes, but I love the idea of someone, just jerking off to porn, and they're like, "Oh, behind the scenes video."
Whoa!
But like, it's not like, there's still adult acts, like they're still fucking and showing that, but it's also showing like the
What
like the
what it's
performers.
actually like.
Yeah, so. It's very funny because while I actually do think that's kind of an interesting concept, it's not a very arousing one to me.
Well, it's very disillusioning, right? Because
It can be.
It's like because a lot of people view like porn and all of that as like some glamorous, like
It's an escape.
oh my god, I get to just have sex and blah blah blah. I want to be
Yeah.
a porn star, and it's like no, it's still definitely a job, and like it's not always enjoyable.
yeah. Someone actually said very recently, I believe it was Adriana Chechik, a famous
Ketchik,
porn
the one
star.
who broke her back.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Hope you're recovering.
Someone stepped on a crack at TwitchCon. Was it TwitchCon? I think it was TwitchCon. Where she broke
It
her
was
back.
TwitchCon.
But
Unfortunate
God.
situation.
Yeah, come on the pod. I think she has a pod.
Yo, we'd come on your pod.
Absolutely. I'd come all over that pod.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what
dude,
I'm
just
saying.
like we'll bukkake that pod.
Hell yeah. The Bukkake episode, but it's just 3 guys gangbanging the same mic.
Yeah, exactly.
You can put us all in front of one mic. I would love that. Okay, but I believe she said that she doesn't view, and this is totally subjective, but I found
Right.
it interesting. She doesn't view porn as like being a performer. She views it as being like an endurance athlete, right? Because so much of it
That's
is
fair.
just pure endurance.
That's
right?
absolutely fair.
Even if you're not participating in like what people would call a sport, it
Hey,
does require.
I've heard that like if you fuck for like 30 minutes, bro, like you burn a lot of calories. It's like
I'm
the
sure.
same.
The
So,
reason
like,
that calorie burn is so low whenever it comes to sex is because it doesn't last very long.
Exactly.
So if you were doing it for a significantly longer period of time, you would probably get a lot more out of it. But I do think that especially for both parties, actually, for men and women dealing with especially like penetration for so long, that's a lot. So it definitely makes sense to view it as kind of like an endurance.
no, I
thing,
get that.
You know?
Yeah,
So
I
found
get
I
that.
found it interesting.
No, it is very interesting. But this also like alludes to another thing of like people who view it as a job, because I don't know if we've talked about this on the pod, but it's something that I've brought up, and I've brought up to a couple people, and most people disagree with me, and I feel like it's, I don't know, like
It's kind of old fashioned.
no.
If people disagree. Tell me
What-
what you're about to say, and then I'll tell you. I'll reiterate my point.
That if you're a guy and like you go into porn, but you go into gay porn, you can't do gay porn unless you're gay.
That's an old fashioned thought.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you're there to perform.
Exactly. It's a performance.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You don't have to fuck guys because you like fucking guys. You're there to collect a paycheck.
collect a paycheck, exactly.
Yeah.
And absolutely, and I said that, and I was like, you don't have to be gay to go do gay porn. It's like
No.
whenever you view it as that and you separate, you make the difference, right? Like it doesn't mean that you do it because you enjoy it or because you're like having fun or you're sexually aroused, right? Because you don't have to be sexually aroused to do porn.
It's your job.
And they
Most
have,
of the time, I would argue that no one in that situation
is
is
sexually aroused. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but what they do is they have pills and they have fluffers and they have all that shit to make sure that you can perform. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're
Like,
there to
you-
do a job.
Exactly. And I said that to some people and they looked at me. They're like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "You just I
Old
feel like,
fashioned.
yeah,
like
you just don't
my
understand
point
it."
stands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I
see,
agree with that.
One of the more crazy things. The reason I found out that some pornographers,
Yes.
videographers of porn-
Pornographers, yes.
No. The people who actually video it.
That is a pornographer.
Yeah.
I guess so.
You're a porn star
I
if
guess
you're
so.
in front of the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
and you're
I'm
a
talking about
pornographer.
the person running the camera.
Yes, so
Yeah, the
pornographer.
cameraman. The
That's still a
cameraman.
pornographer.
You're correct.
Okay.
I'm saying that you're right.
I just wanted to make sure I was in the realm.
I think you just
Uh,
wanted to say pornographer multiple times. I
That
think
is a
it's
good
just fun.
word.
It's just fun to
Maybe.
say.
Pornographer. But I was like looking up like good jobs for cameramen and
Porn.
yeah. Well,
It's a
no,
real thing.
it's about like some of these people are making like $5,000 a video.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
absolutely.
holy smokes!
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
I
money
read that
there.
in front of I read that in front of my girlfriend, and she's just like, "That's one job you're never gonna get." I'm like, "Well, if the bills get hard to pay, I mean,
Once
I mean-
again, why?
I mean,
Like,
why not?"
this is nothing against your girl, right?
Right.
Because
No,
everyone's allowed to think how they would
Yeah,
like about
you're
porn.
entitled
Yeah,
to your
you
opinions
absolutely
and your
don't have to
beliefs.
feel like we do about it, because I would say that we are definitely our own breed of thinkers.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
agree.
And we probably aren't going to be the popular opinion. But it's the exact same fucking thing. You're collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, you're literally
Like,
there doing a job.
There's a director, and he's telling these people how to do this, not because it gets his rocks off, at least not in every case. I'm sure that there are pervs out there, right? But it's because they want it to be the best product that they can make.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So that's all it is, you know? You don't you tell her right now, I'm only gonna do gay porn.
Yeah.
I'll literally
yes.
only
Exactly.
observe gay porn.
Yes.
And I'm
then
not
you-
even observing
Absorbing.
it. Yeah, I'm not even observing it. I'm recording it.
Well,
I'm
see,
doing the
and then
lighting.
editing it.
You're
See-
holding the boom mic.
Exactly.
Well, the way I look at it is like, have you ever like been at like a performance and you're sitting there recording it on your phone and it kind of like ruins it? Like
You aren't
Yeah, you
focused
don't
on the
experience
thing.
it.
exactly.
Yeah, you
exactly.
don't get to
you're making
experience
sure that
it.
everything
Exactly.
I do, while we're on the subject, want to point out that men burn around 101 calories during sex,
Which is pathetic.
Yeah,
and
it's
honestly.
awful.
girls
I burn
is
that much
about
sitting here.
69.
Well, no,
Nice.
that's
Yeah,
that's
nice.
per
But
minute, isn't it? Or
no,
no.
It's
It's-
4.2 per minute.
Oh well, then whoever said that like having sex is a good workout is
but
wrong.
I want to argue this.
Oh, it depends on how you do it.
I looked
guess.
up.
Also
I also
true.
looked up how to burn
Missionary
100
bad.
calories.
Wait, what?
I also looked up how to burn 100 calories. Tennis for 11 minutes in solos or 16 minutes for doubles. And that's like brisk tennis. Walking for 13 minutes uphill for 22 minutes, walking at like a jogging pace.
brisk pace.
Yeah, a brisk pace.
Power walking.
Swimming, Zumba, running, cycling. I mean, you're talking like 15,
Some
20
activities.
minutes.
Some
Like
activities.
of doing some of this stuff. So I'm like, yeah,
Nice.
it's-
Okay. Maybe it's
okay,
not. Maybe,
okay.
okay, that's pretty solid.
All I'm saying is that you got to be doing it like standing up.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
gotta
'cause,
get,
like
like, the
exactly
quads
like if
going.
you yeah, full Nelson and all that shit.
Hell
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%. You got to be doing the wrestling moves.
Exactly.
But you can burn more than 100 calories.
Oh, easy.
Get creative.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
Have
If
some
you-
fun.
Because that is the thing. I have actually heard people say, like, oh, sex isn't really a good way to burn calories. Yeah,
You're
if
doing it wrong.
If you're boring,
Yeah. Have some fun.
yeah. Try and, like, chase each other around the house.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
literally, like make it to where you're
Get some whipped cream, and the first one to get the whipped cream in a place that the sun don't shine, loses. And then you
that
have
nozzle all the way up the ass.
and then you have to eat the whipped cream.
then you got to burn more calories.
Exactly.
It's like a cycle.
And then it's like, yeah, you could pretend that you're Steve Irwin and you're wrestling an alligator.
Crikey, this is a big one.
Crikey, this one's got some fight in it. Oh, it just bit me.
This is a big one.
Almost
What a
like,
beauty.
what a beauty.
That would be
Yeah.
good. R.I.P. Steve Irwin.
That's a good one.
That's
hey,
how
but,
his legacy would
hey,
live on.
And I was gonna say, we will remember you always in the bedroom.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
some interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That's some interesting role play.
Yeah,
Steve Irwin and an
absolutely.
alligator.
Exactly.
I haven't heard that one before.
That's a good one, huh?
I like it.
Yeah.
Might use that.
Yeah, I would.
This is a
I'd
big one.
recommend it.
What a beauty.
What a beauty!
So good,
It's doing the death roll. You know what I mean?
dude.
There's so much you could do with it.
You could burn that shit.
Wow.
Especially if you're in like the full cargo get up. You know, like the cargo
And then
shorts.
you're like, look at this beauty. I'm sneaking up on it. And then just like
You gotta grab the back of their head, like so that way they can't bite you.
Exactly.
Like pinning a snake. You have one of those
Exactly.
long grabbers.
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
You can get really in depth with it.
Yeah, absolutely. You could
I
do a
like
lot of
it.
stuff with it, I think.
This one's got a really nasty bite.
Nasty boy.
Better watch
Oh.
out. Could be lethal.
Exactly.
This one has so much bacteria in its mouth, one bite could kill you. You get really
Some
into it.
might say it's a nasty bitch.
I don't think you ever said that. I do like
yeah,
that.
but you could
though.
say that.
I like that.
Exactly.
Nasty bitch.
You nasty bitch. Yeah, exactly. Because then you'd like do Steve Irwin dirty talk.
Oh.
What's ugh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of tainting the memory of Steve Irwin, I feel.
Oh,
like.
as if this entire bit isn't?
Oh, come on. I don't think Steve Irwin ever cussed.
Do you think? No, yeah, you can't say bitch. No,
Exactly.
No actual
No
dirty talk.
cussing.
No, yeah.
No cussing.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Do you think that he ever did that role play in the bedroom himself?
He has 2 kids. Had. Well,
Well,
still
they're
has.
alive.
They are still alive, but he's not. What would that be? He still has 2 kids.
He is remembered by his 2 children.
There
That's
we
how
go,
like an
there we go.
obituary.
Yeah,
would say it.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's remembered.
Or he is. He lives on through. his
No,
2
probably
children.
not, because I feel like he's the type of guy who's like, I just want to leave it at work. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring my work home with me. You know, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Dude, that guy. You know, he treated his wife like royalty.
Like a fucking queen.
Absolutely.
I bet you he let her peg him. That's how much of a nice guy he is.
Probably.
You
If
know?
she asked. If
And there's
she was
nothing
into
wrong with
that.
Exactly. If she wanted. Again, no disdain on the
The anti-pagers.
or Steve Irwin. You know,
Or
I
the
don't
pro-peggers.
judge people. But I feel like he's the type of guy that like, you want to stick it in my butt? All right.
I mean, at
Try
this point,
anything
at this
once.
point in my life, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Try anything once.
I would try anything once, but like I've had a finger in my butt. We've talked about this before.
We have.
It was not pleasant.
Just
You
don't
know-
think you were ready for it.
Well, here's the thing, actually, because like I was talking to one of my coworkers and
boy.
like one of my friends.
About fingers in the butt?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, so he's gay, and you know, so obviously he partakes in the bussy,
In the anal?
in
The anal?
in the badusi.
Ugh.
Badusi.
Okay, moving on.
And so we were talking about it. He doesn't bottom though. He's like so this.
I actually
So-
know a lot of gay people that refuse to bottom.
Yeah, and so anyway, he said that he doesn't bottom, and he's like, no, that's fucking gay. Is what he
That's
said.
absurd.
That's what
That's
he
how you
said.
know.
You're gay. He's
Yeah.
like, okay. He's like, I may like men, but he's like, but that's gay. And I was
You know
like,
what?
okay.
I think
he
that's
did not
fair.
use that word, by the way.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah,
That's good.
Anyway, he was telling me about it, and he was talking about like he's like, you know, the routine that bottoms have whenever they like, you know, get prepared. Like you don't just spring up and be like, hey, you know, you're gonna bottom and I want to fuck you, right? Like no, you got to give them like a week's heads up.
A week?
dude. Like straight, at least a couple days.
I think that if you are a clean bottom, then you definitely want a couple days.
At least a couple days.
But I'm completely uneducated. I wouldn't know.
yeah, he was telling me about it, and he was talking about it like, because like, haven't you ever seen like, because back to the topic of porn, you know, like when they do anal scenes and shit, like there's a preparation, like
Of course,
like,
you,
they-
you got to
like-
be cleaned out.
well, they clean out and then they don't eat anything or drink anything except for maybe water the day before, and then
man.
like all that bullshit.
But of course,
And
that
then-
makes sense.
And then there's like anal poppers that like relax everything and all that shit. But like, it's not like it takes effort. Like,
you can't just gape anyone's asshole.
exactly,
You
dude.
can't just go on the street.
And listen, you think all the gapage is you? No, the person being gaped put in the work, equal or more work.
Absolute tootin'ly.
Like, it's kind of crazy.
It's impressive.
It is very
That's why
impressive.
it's why it's definitely a performance and an endurance sport.
Yes.
It's fantastic. We
Yes.
love it. Stick
I
more
wouldn't
things
go
in
that
your
far,
ass.
I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
not?
This is a great opportunity to bring up our Patreon and our
Where we may stick things in our ass for entertainment.
for entertainment at Subgoals or
Not
whatever.
because we're gay,
no,
but for content and for money.
for money.
Give
exactly.
us money.
This
We'll do
is-
pretty much anything for money.
anything.
We'll
$20 is $20.
We'll degrade ourselves live on camera.